So good morning, my friends. Real quick video here. Not a lot to show, but I was able to find just a few things really this morning. I picked up this. I had seen this many times. These Alpine A110 Cup, and I actually picked this up to steal the wheels. Sorry, guys, but blame the cat. He's the one that got me started on this wheel swap. But I like those wheels, and I may have another candidate for those. So I picked that one up for the wheels. I picked up one of the last Pagani Huayras for these wheels that I've seen. I have picked up at least 6 of these and stripped them for the wheels and sent the carcasses down to 2A HD Cat for future customs. And again, I picked up 2 more of the red 850s, which are peg warmers by me. And I don't even know why. I mean, yeah, how many of these customs can I do? But, so, now I have several of them. Say 5, which is a lot for me. So what else did I pick up? Okay, so these I saw in Walmart this morning, and I know there's a name for this set. It doesn't say it on the card. I don't know whether it's street racers or something. So I was able to pick up 2 of these 5, and I already have one. I'll show in a second. So I don't see the name of each sold separately. If somebody knows what the name of this is, I think it's like Street Tuners or whatever. So there's the '08 Ford Focus, which I already have. That was a gift from Diecast Clown. This Nissan Skyline 2000. The Volkswagen Golf Mark II, which I need to pick up. The Scion FRS, which I saw in pink this morning, and I did not pick it up. And the '88 Honda CRX. So here I have this Skyline 2000 Turbo RS in white and black, and it looks like it's got good taillight tampos, and let's see, just molded tail headlights. Are they part of the grill, or yeah, I think they're part of the grill. Don't really love those wheels. I mean, they look like old Firebird wheels to me, but we'll see. So this may ever become a future custom victim. And this is the one I really wanted, which is the '88 Honda CRX, all murdered out. It's got nice headlight tampos, taillight tampos, and on the top of the windshield there, it's got that, sponsorship, whatever it is there, JDM, whatever. So it's a lightly modified street CRX. So that was cool to pick up. And here's the Focus that Diecast Clown had sent me. And I love Ford Focus, but this version of the Focus is not one of my favorites. And I'm not a big fan of these wings. They did the same thing with the Mazda Miata. And maybe when I get brave enough to cut one of those off with a Dremel and then try and smooth out the trunk lid. But then again, it's got the body kit, so I guess it needs it. But so I have 3 of that 5-car set. And that's all I have for the main line. Actually, I have one other one I'll show you in a minute. Then I wanted to tease a future video, a premium. There's the brand Tiny. Never had one of these brands, never had this packaging, but this will be coming up next week. I'm not even going to say later this week. It's going to be coming up next week. This week is going to be kind of tough for me to do videos. We're coming into a heat wave here. Hot weather makes my job very busy. And it also makes my office here kind of tough to habitate, to exist up here. It's not too bad. I've got the air conditioning on. I've got a fan. But when it gets above 90 degrees, no matter what, it gets hot up here. So I don't know if I'll be making videos. So you'll see I still have the El Camino out there on the turntable spinning its little thing. So when I went grocery shopping this morning, I realized I had not taken any footage of this like before. I've shown you, what I've done so far, which was, paint the body, the interior, the bed, the base, do a wheel swap, and as the Funky Garage was saying in comments, maybe I will try the clear plastic trick for the windows. He said he did it on his customs. He did a custom of a Honda City Turbo. That he sent me photos, and he said, Joe, if I can do this, so can you. I have faith in you. So, maybe I will give using blister plastic to do the front window and the back window. I think we'd lose these little quarter windows. I don't know if but that may be a future thing. But since I had the opportunity, these things were peg warmers, but now I don't see them anymore. I did pick up another of these El Caminos, which will probably be another custom down the road. As you can see, I've done the Dodge van. I like that. And I can't stand these art car paint jobs. But the shame is that this is actually an interesting casting, especially for somebody of my generation. I mean, so this is a 1980 Chevy El Camino. These things were very popular when I was a young man. And even though I'm a Ford guy, they were very popular in the 80s. But this casting is not terrible. It's just the colors. I mean, you can see what I've done here. I've had to strip all the paint the yellow plastic, which is the bed and interior. I've done that black. Paint the base and swap out these horrible purple wheels. And now I have to redo that axle swap there. But the actual casting lines on the there we go. So I hate losing the axle pins on that because I hadn't glued them in. They were just mocked in, the whole axle tube and axle. But I mean, again, this is still a work in progress. But you can see the actual lines in the molded plastic and molded metal are pretty good. So I wanted to show just why I felt compelled to save this thing from itself. For those of you that are thinking about doing customs, taking one of these art cars, how bad can you do? To sort of paraphrase what Orel from the Quirky Garage said, if he can do it, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Sometimes it's just as simple as taking a little paint pen and trying to do the details. Sometimes it's stripping it all down, repainting it. And you know what? If somebody criticizes you on your skills, show me what you got. I think it's true. None of us do this for profit. None of us make a damn thing on doing the videos or doing the customs. We do this for the love of the game, so to speak. We do this for fun. I was talking to a friend in email today, and he told me, he says, I sent out a custom to somebody, and they trashed him. They criticized him. They criticized his custom skills on video. And I think that's a real low thing to do. If you receive a custom from somebody and you don't think it's all that it should be. Unless you're doing customs and you're doing them 10 times better, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything. You know, this diecast community is all about respect and sharing knowledge and supporting each other. You know, I get emails from Matchbox Man and David of Twice and 2A HD Cat and Chasing Diecast Cars and Tyrone from Building the Ultimate Matchbox Collection and others. Hey Joe, did you see this is coming out? You know, I get heads up, you know, like, hey, did you see Inno64 has a special car coming out, or Hot Wheels has a special set coming out, or did you know there's a premium coming out of the new Mercedes, or so, whatever it may be. And that's one of the ways we support each other. Some of these gift boxes, you can call them gift boxes, you can call them trade boxes. Sometimes it's a mixture of both. Random act of kindness, whatever it may be. You know, it's not required that you send something in return. But it's, you know, it's nice. So if I send you something, you don't have to send something back. That's, you know, not necessary. But if you want to, sure. And if it's something I don't particularly like, I'll shut my mouth and say, hey, you know, so-and-so sent me this. Isn't that cool? Because it's the idea that somebody took the time and sent you something. And that costs them something, you know, whether it's $1 or $2 for the car and then several dollars for shipping and time. They cared enough, they thought enough of it to do it. So be nice. Be kind to one another. That's really what it comes down to, guys and gals. You know, so that's my rant for today. You know, I've sent out only a couple of customs. I will be sending out more, and you know, I would hope that, you know, if the person that receives the custom thinks they can do better, hey, take the car I've sent you and improve it. Take it apart, use it for wheel swaps, whatever. You know, I wouldn't do that. I have customs that were sent to me by David of Twice, Matchbox Man, Diecast Clown, and others, and I think they're all fantastic. And that's sort of what inspired me to drill out my first Matchbox and strip it down and buy the paints and everything. So again, it's, you know, there are a couple of channels that use similar sayings, you know, show a little love for the diecast, and you know, but really what it comes down to is show a little support, show a little kindness to the community. You know, we're a vast community from all over the globe. You know, we have friends in the Philippines like Kibo, and Ron of Ron's Muscle Car Diecast. They're both in the Philippines. There are folks in Romania like Diecastrum, Switzerland, Germany, Belgium, France, the Netherlands, Australia, New Zealand, all over the continental United States, the UK and Ireland, Canada, Mexico. And we all, you know, I've seen in chat when I've been on Chasing Diecast Cars, or when I've been on Gary's Diecast when he's done the lives, I've seen people from the Middle East. Now, you know, can't we all just get along? I mean, you know, this is a hobby. You know, be nice. So anyway, as I said, you know, that El Camino is in progress, and this is where it started. And when that's completed, I'm gonna drag this one out and say, hey, what do you think now? And we go from clown car to hopefully cool. You know, so like, share, subscribe, comment down below. I am finally catching up on comments from like a week or almost 2 weeks ago. Sorry about that, guys. And I probably will be a little slow with comments this week. Like as I said, if we get a heat wave, that makes my job just that much tougher. I maintain a research facility, so HVAC is a big part, of what I do. Keeping the complex, everything running, everything cool. So that can be a little stressful this time of year. So you guys be well. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.